Hello Cobras, this video is going to cover how to use the Primo discovery service in terms of finding articles, accessing articles, refining your results to get peer-reviewed articles or to search specifically for like magazines or newspaper articles, things of that nature. So of course, as always, one of the first things you want to make sure you do is access the library webpage, and you'll see the URL up here. And normally if you're going to do databases, what we would usually say is to go to research help and click databases, or scroll down and go to databases. But one of the things about the Primo service is the Primo service covers every aspect of the library holdings and Pascal holdings and all of that jazz. So what you actually want to do is come down to catalog and click catalog one of these here. Now if you only have like a single term topic that you're wanting to search, like say maybe you're just wanting to search on climate change, or you're just wanting to search on something very, very specific and just kind of one term or one keyword, you can type that in here and click search, and it will take you to the Primo discovery service. Very, very similar to what EBSCO discovery service did when we had that option here. I usually don't recommend doing this though, because it can kind of limit, or it can really expand your searches a little too much. I like to have a little more control, and I think everybody should like to have a little more control when it comes to that. So come down here and click catalog, and I'll stop rambling. And you're going to come to the Primo discovery service layout here. Now again, this is also for catalogs and Pascal and everything like that. One of the first things that I want to make sure that everyone starts to get into a habit of doing is when you come to this page, click sign in. You'll want to make sure you sign in to your Coker account, so that way you are guaranteed to have access to everything we have access to everything we're subscribed to, and that all the different resources that we can actually get to you. So that is super, super important to make sure that you do that first and foremost. Now, as you are searching, you will have other options to be able to sign in, but it's just easier to go ahead and get the habit of just knocking that out at the beginning. So you can do, again, a single term search. This is probably better if you're just searching for something within the catalog, like for a physical book or DVD or something of that nature. If you're going to search for articles though, make sure you open up the advanced search, and you'll see that you have all your different options for what you want to search for within Primo Discovery. What we are going to focus on, of course, is articles. So if you do that, now you are you're only going to be focusing on articles related to what you are searching for. And again, I'm going to make this very simple. We're just going to go with climate change. You can adjust your material types right up front. So if you're wanting to, switch this up, you can do that. Again, we are already specifying that we're wanting to search for articles, so we really don't need to do that. But if you wanted to specifically look for books or images or journals or things of that nature, then you would want to do that. But we're going to go ahead and do search for climate change. And as you can see, we get 1,503,298 results. We do not need all of those. But again, with a topic as broad as climate change, you're going to get something like that. Now, again, if maybe if you're focusing on like climate change in rainforest, or climate change related to a very specific species within the rainforest or within the oceans or some other biome, you'll be narrowing that focus a lot more, and it will actually bring your results down a lot, or at least it should, hopefully, and focus the relevancy of those a little more. But with something this broad, you're going to get a lot of results. But there are different ways that you can refine these results. So let's say we only want peer-reviewed articles. As you can see, we already have some that are popping up. And one of the cool things about Primo is that it does put this very much on the forefront, as opposed to what EBSCO did. Sometimes EBSCO, you had to kind of dig around a little bit to see if something was peer-reviewed. In this case, it's right up front telling you. But you can also come over here to your Refine My Results section, and you can refine it to peer-reviewed journals. All right. So if you apply that filter, it's going to knock that down. Now instead of like 1 million, we have 372,000, which is a huge reduction in terms of what you were getting, right? And so now you can come through here and you can try to find your peer-reviewed articles, right? So let's say, just check this one out. Click on that. It'll give you options. You'll see where you can view this online down here. As you can see, you're going to be going to another database. It will take you to that database, and then you come over here and you get access to the article, download PDF, all that stuff. And so it really depends on the database that it's going to send you to. Sometimes it will send you to an EBSCO database. Sometimes it will send you to a Gale database. So they're all going to look a little different, and you're going to access the article a little differently once you get there. But it should always take you to an article as long as it is available. And we have access to it through our subscriptions. If we don't, you are able to normally request any article that's found in these searches, either through Pascal or through our interlibrary loan request form. Those forms are going to be located on the website under our services and support section. So once you are here, again, you have your different options. You can email a lot of this information to yourself. You have the permalink, which is the link that you absolutely want to use to get back to this page. You want to use this one. You do not want to use this one. This one will not work. This will not bring you back to this page. Once you cancel out of it, you are lost. So make sure you are always using the permalink to get back. Here's your citations, so it will generate citations related to whatever format you want to use. And then you can get your citation there. You can also print out your article. Again, normally when you email it, it will send you citation information. It will send you the permalink. So I always recommend just playing it safe and just having all this information emailed to you. It's just easier to organize everything, keep everything together, and make sure that you're actually going to be brought back to the to the proper spot. So let's say you don't want peer reviewed. Let's say you are wanting a different type of article. You would come down here to resource type, and let's say you want newspaper articles. You would click that, and it would only bring up newspaper articles. And it's the same with magazines. If you're only wanting like periodicals or magazine articles, then if they had that option, you would click that. It would bring up that option for you. So we do newspaper articles. As you can see, again, it knocks it down there, and you will see over here on the side the icon changes. It says news, and so these are going to all be newspaper articles. Now remember, newspaper articles are not peer-reviewed articles, so none of these would be counted as peer-reviewed, which is why you don't see that listed anywhere over here, or even as an option to refine your results to peer-reviewed. But if an assignment calls for you to find newspaper articles, or if you're just wanting to find newspaper articles on a topic, just for your own personal use, or or maybe even for an assignment, maybe somebody again is asking you to find newspaper articles, this is where you're going to go to do that. And you access these the exact same way. You just click that, and it will bring you to this page. You have all of your options again, and then it will also eventually load and tell you where you can go to actually access the full text option for this. And as you can see, I'll just go ahead and click this to show you. It will take you to that individual database, and then you'll come to these, and you'll find it. You'll find that. So that is the quick and dirty way to search the Primo Discovery service. Again, if you have any questions or comments or concerns about searching this, I know it can be a lot. It can be a little frustrating. Please do not hesitate to reach out to your librarians. You can do that through reference@coker.edu. That is the email you would want to send. It'll send it to both of your librarians, and we can get in contact with you and work through whatever issues you were having, set up one-on-one conferences, reference services, and try to find the articles that are going to be the best fit for you. So with that being said, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.